Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Gurunatha, and today in this video we are going to see how to do the incremental loading by using the merge join. Yes friends, so this is a live example where we are going to demonstrate an incremental loading example by using the merge join. So before we get started with this video, if you really like this video, do not forget to hit on the like button and please subscribe to our channel in case if you have not done yet, because your one like and one subscribe really motivate us to create more such technical videos on MSBI. So friends, let's get started with the example now. So friends, before we get started, let's understand what is incremental loading. So for the same, let's go to our paint here and let's understand with the screenshots here. As you can see that we have a source data screenshot here and we also have a destination data warehouse screenshot, as you can see here. Yes. So what is incremental loading basically? Incremental loading means, or increment load means, to load the data incrementally. Yes, means what? A new data, as you can see that we have the three records here in the destination data warehouse, that is 1001, as you can see, 1009 and 1010. Even we have in the source data with the same ID, that is customer ID 1001, 1009 and 1010. So in the incremental load, what happens? A new data and whatever change data is there will get updated to the destination data warehouse. Whereas if the data is unchanged as per the source and destination comparison, then that data will be untouched or unchanged. So it will not do that loading into the destination data warehouse. Whereas other data like a new data here, so in this example we can consider that 1002, 1003, 1004, 5, 6, 7, 8 are new data. So this data will get inserted here, right? Whereas if you see 1001 and if you compare both the rows here, you can see that there is a change in the attribute data. You can see that customer amount is here 50 and here is 5000. You can see the customer address here is Dallas and USA, here it is Mulund and India. And the same you can see 1009 data is also having some updates here, like 3080 Dubai, UAE, Gurgaon, India here. Same way 1010 we have like Raju 8000 Goregaon, Indonesia. Here we are like Raju 100 Old Trafford, UK. Yes, so it means that 1001, 1009 and 1010 a data have to be updated here, and rest other data, okay, will get inserted as a new records. In case if there was any data which is unchanged, so that data wouldn't be touched in the incremental load. So friends, I hope that you understood what is incremental load in SSIS. With this example, definitely I can say that data integrity will be maintained here, but doing the ETL program will be complicated. So let's see that complicated example now. So for that, let's go to our Visual Studio 2019 and let's start our program. And here we are taking the two sources, that is source 1 from the external source and the source 2 as a destination data warehouse. So for the same, let's go to our Visual Studio now. Now from the SSIS toolbox, let me just drag and drop a data flow task here. So why data flow task? Because here we are going to perform a ETL program for incremental load. So let me just double click on it. So there you go. And here we are going to have the two sources here. One for the external source, that is the raw source, and other source for the destination source. As you can see that in this image, we have some records here in the destination data warehouse, and these records will be matched with the external source data. So if the match is found, then it will update the record in case if any updates are found, and if there is no matching, so then definitely that data will be inserted as a newly insert record, right? So this is the reason we had to use the two different sources here. So first, for CSV we will use the flat file source, and for this destination data warehouse we will use the OLEDB source here. So let's do that now. So let me go to the SSIS toolbox and let me just drag and drop OLEDB source and flat file source. So there you go, and let me configure one by one, starting with the flat file source. I will say new connection. So remember friends, this is the ETL program for incremental load. So let me go to the Sunday training here, and here I am going to select a source as merge join. So before that, let me just rectify the one error here in my file. So you can see that there is a dot here. So instead of dot, I will put the comma here, and let me save it. Close. Let's go here. Let's browse. And let me just use this file as my source. Go to the column, go to the preview. You can see that. Yes, perfect. Say OK here. And OK. So there you go. Configuration has been done successfully. Now the same we will do for OLEDB source for destination data warehouse. So double click, new connection, practical DB. Yes, this is our database, and from here we are going to select a table called customer merge, right? Columns. Okay, done. So there you go. So simple, right? Now what we will do now, let's go to the SSIS toolbox, and since we have extracted the raw CSV file, here we need to do the data type conversion, right? Why data type? You can see the design of the merge here, merge table, having the different data type like integer, money, and varchar, and so on. So for the same, let's do the data type conversion here. So for that, let me go to the toolbox and let me just drag and drop the data conversion here. So this component will help us to convert the data type from one type to another type. Let me double click on it and let me say customer ID. Let me start with the customer ID. Let me give a nice name here for output alias. So I will say int. Here my data type will be like 4 byte signed integer, which is equivalent to integer. So I will say customer name. So this will be like customer name, unique code string here we want. Okay. So there you go. Customer amount. So this is money. So I will say currency. Customer address, again unique code string. Then country, definitely unique code. So there you go, done, right? And now we need to use the merge here, because so this incremental load we are doing by using the merge join here. Yes, you can also execute this program via the lookup, but here I am going to do this example by via the merge join here. So for the same, let me just drag and drop the merge join here. As you can see that, yes. So before the merge join, we need to use the sort here. Why? Because the sort data is needed to the merge join here. So without sorting, merge join will not accept any data. So we need to sort the data. So let's do that. So connect, double click, Sort on what? I want to sort the data on customer ID, definitely. So in customer ID ascending, right? We'll say okay, and the same way customer ID sort, right? And now let me just connect to merge join here. Yes, I want to merge join this input as a left input, so I will say left input, and this input as a definitely right input. Yes, double click on it. So there you go. Now you can see that the source data is present in the left side and the destination data is present on the right side, right? And here you can find a join type here. As you can see here we have inner join, left outer join and full outer join. Okay, so what is inner join basically? So when we have the two tables, that is on the left side and the right side, and when we select inner join as a join type, then all the matching records which are matching from the left side and the right side, those matching records will be displayed as output here. And when we select left outer join, means all the records from the left side will be displayed in the output along with the right side data will be displayed, but from the right side only the matching records will be displayed here. Okay, and when we select full outer join, it means all the records from the left side and all the records from the right side will be displayed here as output. Okay, so for this example we are going to select left outer join. Why? Because we want to display all the records from the left side and also we want to display matching records from the right side. So that's why we are going to select left outer join. So here in this case, if we select inner join, then what will happen? So only the matching records will be displayed. That is 1001, 1009 and 1010 records will be displayed as output. That we don't want, because in the left hand side you can see here we have some new records here from 1002 to 1008. So we want that all that record also should come to the output so that we can insert those records to the destination data warehouse. Rest matching records can be updated, right? So that's the reason I'm going to select the left outer join here. Hope you understood, right? So let's go here, and here we are going to select left outer join. Okay, now let's select the columns which we want to output here. So let's check that from the left side first, and from the right side we want all the columns here, right? So I have selected all, and from the left side let me select in customer ID, customer name, customer amount, customer address and customer country, right? So these are the columns I have selected from the left side, and from the right side, since it's my data warehouse column, so I have selected all the columns here, right? So I will say okay here, right? So now we have both the source data we have merged here, right? So now let's use the conditional split component and let's divide the data accordingly. If we found a matching, then we will do the update, or else we will do the insert here. So for that, let me use the conditional split component here. So here let me just connect. So there you go, and let me just double click on it, and here let me put a condition here. So for that, here I will say if my customer ID is null, so here I will use is null and customer ID here. So if my customer ID is null and this customer ID column is coming from data warehouse here. So if this is null, then it will make a insert data, or else make update. So update means on what condition we want to update the data. If my source customer name column is not matching with the destination customer name column, then we will make an update. So for that I will say customer name is not equal to destination column customer name here. Or we want to put one more condition here, say or if my destination data warehouse amount is not equal to the source customer amount. So I will say not equal to source customer amount, right? Or I will say my destination customer address is not equal to, so I will put it here for now, is not equal to source customer address. So let me put it in the round braces here, because we are using the or condition here. Or let me go to the end. So there you go. Yes. So we are doing the insert if my destination customer ID column is null. Yes, we will do the insert, and we will do the update if our destination column customer name is not matching with the source customer name, and same way the amount is not matching, and the same way if the address is not matching, then it will make an update here. So let's click on OK button here. I will say OK. Yes, we are done now. Now it's time to use our destination component, because in the conditional split component we have already written that if the customer ID is null, make an insert. Now we will use our destination component, that is OLEDB destination. So why we are using this? Because as you can see that in the conditional split we have already written that make an insert if my customer ID from the destination data warehouse is null, right? So for the same, let's use the destination component and make an insert here for the new records. Okay, so this will insert a new records here, that is this records from 1002 to 1008, right? So it will be like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? So all the records will be inserted here. So let's double click on it and let's choose the table name here. So customer merge, we'll go to the mapping. Yes, you can see the mappings here, but we will change the mapping here. I will say int customer ID, customer name, customer amount, customer address, and customer country. There you go, we are done. Now for the update, we will use OLEDB command here. So that is present here, you can see that. So here we want to make an update here, right? So let's use that OLEDB command. Yes, there you go, we want to make an update. So based on which condition? If my customer name is not matching with this customer name, and if my amount is not matching with this amount, if my address is not matching with this address, if my country name is not matching with this country name, then do the update here, right? If the matching has found successfully, then there will be no update will happen here. If the matching not found equal, then the update will happen here. Okay, so for the same, let's do that. Let's click on OLEDB command and go to the connection manager and say practical DB, right? Now go to the component properties, and here you need to write a SQL command here. You can see that. Yes, now write the update command here. So for that, Let me just go here and let me just copy the table name. So there you go. I will say update table name, set. We want like customer name equal to question mark. So customer amount is equal to question mark, comma, customer address, yes, is equal to question mark, and the same way customer country is question mark, right? And now let's put a where condition here. So it will be like customer ID where condition. So I will say like where customer ID is equal to question mark. Remember that this question mark will be replaced with the parameters here in the column mapping. Okay. So the index starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So let's do that now in the column mapping. So I will say OK here. Done. Go to the column mapping and do the mapping here. So I will say like customer ID, right? This is the customer name and this is customer amount. This is customer address. This is customer country and parameter 4 is our customer ID, right? There you go. We are done. So yes, so we have configured successfully. Now let's save everything. And before I run the package here, let me just show you the data here so that we can cross verify it. Yes, you can see that. Now the customer amount is 50, 80 and 100. So let's run the package now and let's see the magic of incremental load. So let's start. So the process has been started. Yes. So there you go. As you can see that our package has been executed successfully. Yes. So we got the 10 rows from the flat file source here and we got the 3 rows from the OLEDB source and we converted the data here of flat file source and we sorted the data, and the same way we sorted the OLEDB source here, and via the merge join we merged the both the sources data here, and by using the conditional split here we divided the data as per a new data or updated data, and the new data has been updated or inserted via the OLEDB destination and the old data is updated via the OLEDB command here, as you can see that. Yes, so 3 records has been updated and 7 rows are inserted here, right? Now let me just stop this and let's go to our SQL server and let's execute this program, this query. So you can see that we got all the records here, and the previous 3 records, that is Khadak and Sham and Raju, that is 1001 and 1009 and 1010 got updated. You can see that 5000, 3000, 8000, Mulund, India. So all the columns has been updated here, and the rest other records from 1002 to 1008 has been inserted here. So friends, this is how we can do the incremental load via the use of merge join here. I hope that you like this video. In case if you have any queries or any doubts, please post your queries and doubt in the below comment section of this video. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you really like this video. And so thank you very much for taking your time and watching this video. See you on the next video. So thank you guys.